We are indeed back. Well, let's hope we are. Let's remember how to do all this. Is it that button? I think it might be that button. Good evening, Peter. How are you? And anybody else that's watching, hello. Welcome back. Hopefully you can hear us. Let me get me lugs sorted. Hi, Andrew. Let me get myself plugged in. And then I can hear me, I can hear you. Well, I can't hear you, but I can hear what's going on. With all the other stuff that I do these days, I found these are very helpful. And also, guys, above on the thing, please do pre-order Andrew Atkinson's photo book. It's for charity, so please do that. It's very good. Oh, it looks very good. I haven't seen the full edit. But please do support if you can. There is a link below as well in the description. So how are we all? Have you missed me? I mean, I was talking to some of you on Friday, but it's nice. I was going to say it's nice to be back in front of a computer, but I'm in front of a computer every day streaming, just somewhere else. But it's good. I'm going to have to remember how to do all this. How to do the whole photography thing. It's going to be strange. It's going to be a strange one. Also, there's no music. Yeah, Andrew, have you shifted yet? Or are you still cleaning? Right. Anyway, guys, welcome back to Tuesday Night Edits. I would like to say we're going to be here every week from now, but I think it will be sporadic. I think we will continue to be sporadic. However, hopefully we won't be like 6 weeks in between episodes. But I should be with you more often than what I have been this last 6 weeks. Which basically, I haven't been with you the last 6 weeks. So, but then again, 6 weeks off after 7 years. That's not too bad, I think. Anyway, good evening, Simon. How are you? How are you doing? I hope you're well. She's doing all right, Andrew. Peter. She's doing all right. Getting older, obviously. Getting older. Aren't we all, though? But yeah, she's doing all right. So, yeah, she takes a bit of time. But obviously all the other stuff takes time away. And doing the other streaming takes up everything else. So, again, I still, apart from, like, tuition days, I still haven't taken a photograph of myself since January. So we have that, and it's now July. So every single shot I've taken this year, I've taken 827 images. Well, that'll include some ones I've made, but that's how paltry this year has been. It's been not good, and that's why we haven't been streaming. Well, yeah, doing okay, Simon. Doing okay. We did have a bit of a bad time during the last 6 weeks. When I found out my best friend from school passed away. So that was pretty crappy for a bit, as you can well imagine. But yeah, that kind of sucked. So, but it is good to be back. It is good to be back. So, I haven't really got anything. I was going to say I haven't really got anything new to edit. I have some images a set of images to edit, but they are from the same places where I always edit from. So, yeah. What's not good at our age, Andrew? Oh, by the way, has it cooled down there yet, Andrew? Because it's lovely and cool today. It's losing school. Yeah, I know, exactly. Yeah. Very true. I was going to say, now that you kind of think about who's around, like my age, the many that I went to school with, and there's already a chunk not here. So, but yeah, how's the temperature down your way, Andrew? Because it's 13 degrees today, and it's been like that most of the day, and it's been raining since about 3 o'clock. It's been wonderful. After yesterday, last night when I was like streaming last night, I had to quit early. I just sitting up here, it was like 28, 29 degrees. Not fun. Not fun. I just quit it and give up. So, anybody got anything new to share? It's been 6 weeks. I know I've seen some of you since then. Twice since then. Is it, Peter? Because I know, like talking to others, it's been very hot your way. Simon, you're having a very exciting life at the minute. 6 weeks, nope, nothing to report. Because like, I know somebody had said like in Arizona, and it was like, was it 114 yesterday? Or 40, was it 43 Celsius? But people I know in Spain, it's like 40 odd. Yeah. Good for the breeze. Decorating, that's about it. That seems excessive, Simon. Seems excessive. Right. I must admit, I've probably forgotten how to do all of the things I used to do, so this could be an interesting evening. I'm also not used to speaking in my normal voice, so if I slip into a lower and deeper tone, I apologise. Yeah, right, let's see if all this is lined up. I think it is. Can you still hear us? The bar is moving, so that's hopefully good. Hopefully. Right. These images I haven't even really had a look at, even though I shot them in May. Let's hear the new voice. Good evening, Peter. How are you today? This is the new voice. Although I do have toys. Where's the buttons? Where's the buttons? So I could
talk to you like this. This might entertain you, because I have a new audio toy, which you might like the sound of.
I mean, this one's even better. This one's better. It's a little bit more entertaining.
Oh, there's this.
This one is a bit more monstrous.
So yeah, we got. So actually, hopefully, the audio is better now than what it's ever been, with or without all those toys. So it's all a bit of fun, right? So I haven't shot anything apart from Bamber Castle pretty much all year. So we are unfortunately going to be looking at some shots of this. And trying to remember how to do it all. Because it's been so long. It does sound very good, does it? Good. Because it cost me enough, Peter. It cost me enough. like all the processing and everything happens on board of this instead of it doing on the computer. So I don't need to put filters and stuff on because they're already on, which helps. These ones were further away. Don't think it's not bad. Some of these might be alright. I think we'll think about these distant ones. I haven't done a distant one for a while. Right, let's also there's a lot of dust spots here. I forgot about them things. God damn. Let's go that one, that one. That one for certain. I know, Andrew. I know. I've only had the camera 5 years now, is it? I'm still yet to clean the sensor. But then again, if I've only it's July and I've only taken 800 images this year, it'd be a waste of time and effort cleaning the sensor. Let's hope so, Peter. How many is that? It's 5. Probably, Andrew. Yeah, there'll be a new life form that I'm murdering with detergent or whatever's on the swab things that you put that you do with sensor cleaning. I'm not even sure what's on the end of them things. Okay, let's whack these ones together. Just alcohol. That'll not kill anything. It'll be all right. Seven image mix. Right. So probably not going to like this one in the end. Develop module. Let's remember how to do all this, guys. It's been a while. Completely forgotten. And the noise reduction on there. We'll die happy. You'll ask about 2014, but you keep on selling your cameras though, Peter. You keep on changing cameras. You don't need to clean sensors if you keep on buying new cameras. I'll tell you what, I wish I could find my old presets. It would make this a lot easier. I remember how to do it. Please, Andy, don't do that. Right, let's have it on there. Let's go auto. It's going to be a bit too yellow. It is, Andrew. It's like buying a new car instead of taking it to get washed or repaired. I don't know. That's a bit too much. How do you get rid of presets? turn it down. Uh, okay. Is there any updates to Lightroom and Photoshop that I need to know about from the last 6 months? 6 weeks, I mean. I've been very much out of the loop. I did say some updates had happened. Excuse me. Right, auto, daylight, cloudy. Our shot's too blue. Auto and cloudy is pretty similar. Let's go auto. Let's do that. I saw that. Yeah, it was from Adobe, but it's only on iPhone at the minute. It's computational or something, whatever that means. As there, are they bad? I mean, you know, good luck if they're trying to do any selections around the type of images. Half the time, it can't even identify what's sky in my images. So, right, we don't need to overcomplicate this image. We just want to remember how to do it. So, dust spotting is done. How do you do dust spotting in this? Why is everything different? Is it still slow? It's not that bad. Keystrokes are still the same. Always an advantage. Honestly, I'm so out of it on how to do half of this again. Seems to be, is that a scratch on my monitor? Probably a scratch. It is Adobe. Yeah. Why can't they just make it work on Android as well at the same time? Goddamn favoritism again. It's all these horrible corporations sticking together. Ban all the corporations. Destroy capitalism. Pay for nothing. Unless it's independent. Really? Interesting. So rubbishing them in what way? As in they don't work? I know, Peter. I mean, when it does that, it automatically, you can see it. So if the AI is clever enough, it should be able to sort it. You know. Just sort it out. Right, I need to select all of these. Not that button, man. Sync the settings across. Hopefully all nice. Let's hope so. I mean, to be honest now, I mean, I hate to say it, but with the AI, like the generative AI stuff that's coming along, you know, never mind AI tools, but AI generative stuff. Like, was it Google VO3 or whatever? You can basically make movies without the need of cameras, and all the other image creation stuff. You can make pictures without needing a camera, like doing any photography. Yeah, I was going to say that's what I knew it would be, that kind of thing. Although it might be tied, it would be tied to. It needs to be either Samsung or Google or something like that. I'm only saying that because I've got a Google Pixel phone, so that should have the benefits. Surely. Right, let's see what else we've got. Now that we've edited one. Some of these should blend together quite nicely. Should do. Right, let's remember how to do this. Edit as open as layers in Photoshop. Because yes, we still pay the $9.99 a month to get access to it. What I will do, I'll come away from there because the computer will probably die. We'll let that do it. I'm in the background whilst it loads up. No, it should be Filthy Sensor AI. It should be to get rid of Filthy Sensor. We don't want to mimic Filthy Sensors. We want AI to sort it out. Nice, Peter. As a retired person, I don't care anymore. True. To be honest, this generative AI stuff, it speeds me up a bit. So I'm pretty fine with it to a point. Obviously, they shouldn't be scraping everything under the sun out there. You know, like images, books, and all that kind of stuff. They should, you know, if they want to scrape something, they should pay for it. But it's like, you know, if you want to create a quick YouTube thumbnail, tap, 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 and you've got one. You don't need to go and take a picture and learn graphic design and all of that kind of thing. If you want to do a load of posts on Instagram or whatever, you can do that. Hi, Alan, how you doing? Good to see you. How's it going? How's the knees? But thank you for dropping in, mate. I still haven't taken any photos. Still done nothing, mate. Yeah. It's going to be yellow. It's going to be a yellow image. Have you not, mate? It's not good, like, is it? I mean, until today, it's been too hot to be outside, so... Right, multiply. You screw it by 9 again. Yeah, I know. Right, let's get some of these ones together. Did you, Alan? I was going to say it. I'm not sure where the topsoil came from, but on the houses along the road, there's loads of poppies in the house that hasn't been sold yet. So, and it's that kind of poppy. They're all like the purple ones. Well, they're a mix anyway. I was like, that one yet. Okay. Right, let's see how these ones blend together. Nearly. All right. Oh, the up west again. They are. Thought there might be. Seem to hide them up there, don't they? It's going to be too much. Too much harshness. And that kind of kills the darkness in there. Or the lightness in there, I should say. We could weaken that. Drop the opacity is always a good idea. What about there? Right. That's a canny amount. You could, I was going to say, it's like 3 o'clock in the morning, like sunrise. Bit of mist, maybe. I saw I saw the noctilucent clouds a couple of nights ago when I went to bed late. Oh, for God's sake! Why didn't you tell me earlier? You've been letting me put these together for 10 minutes. Man alive. Right. Because you've missed it. Right, what I've been doing is lining these images up. I've forgotten the order I've put them in now. God damn. I think it was them ones. So yeah, this one I reduced the opacity of to like halfway, just because I like a little bit of strength to it, but not much. I mean, this one could do with a little reduction. What's this one do? No, that's not going to happen. And that one's too much. I mean, it adds a bit, but it would have to be very selective. I drop that to there. Excuse me. I put an inverted mask on there and then paint in white, yes. Opacity 40 or 50, yeah, that's probably fine. Let's just increase that and just... How soft was that edge? Very soft, that's fine. And then if I erase that, so that gives a little bit more strength there. We can maybe drop it back a little bit more, just so there's some definition left. Grand. So that's that line minute. And then, no, that's this bottom one. That's that line. I think I'll just try to phase that out using the gradient tool. Like so. Yeah. I think that'll do. Do adjustment layer. Curve. Bit of a boost. Hue and saturate. Oh, it's all different now, isn't it? When is it? When did you change all this? A couple of months ago. I mean, I can see why they did it. It has made it a little bit easier. But still, we don't like change, do we? Small changes, small changes. Have we really got 16 people watching? Damn. Hi, everybody who's watching and isn't chatting. Thank you for being back with us. Don't be scared to say hi. I feel like I need a bit of brightness. Hold on a minute. It's 13. I was going to say there's only like, if Alan's still here, there's you, Peter, and Simon, and Alan. It's a lot of people lurking. What was I doing? Don't say things like good Lord. I should have 6-week breaks more often. Curves. Right, let's boost the middle bit a little bit more. Maybe people missed me. What a thought. That was fine. Hi, Tom. You're more. Everybody's don't like you. Everybody's welcome to lurk. Don't worry about it. What we're doing? My brain is not working. You know, falling asleep yet, mate? Why is that not? Oh, because it's the wrong way around. Right. One of the things I always try to do is get an image to a point where I would be happy to walk away from it. So therefore, get it to a stage where, I'll be like, right, that's combined quite nicely. If need be, I could just click save and put it away. But I don't do that. I go way beyond. So I still, I'm still gonna have to use the old version. I don't think I added my presets to the new version yet. So the NIK Collection, it's that long since I've streamed that the NIK Collection version 8 has been out for about 2 months. And I still haven't sorted it out yet. So it is available, guys. I think maybe if you click a link on if you're not bought it already, if you click a link through my website, I probably should get there and I should get the affiliate kickback. But I think there's something else I need to sort out, which I haven't done yet because I've been busy. Why is everything always a stress? You wouldn't have thought I hadn't been on here for 6 weeks. I still haven't achieved anything. Still got a task list as long as my arm. Right. Pick a one, Andy, and work on it. So I'm using my presets that have and sell. I don't know if for certain that they do work with the new version, but I'd imagine they do. I just haven't got around to actually loading them up to actually check, which is not ideal, but well, this looks gloomy. Perfect. Just what we want. A gloomy image on such a gloomy day. If only I'd made this yesterday. Raining. What can I do with this? Go for very gloomy. So for those of you that haven't been here before, one of the main tools for creativity that I use is Analog Effects Pro, part of the NIK Collection. And the main bit that I get very inspired by is the double exposure module, which is here, this area here. And just by moving things around, you can create new imagery, and it's very good. Very Lord of the Rings-ish. Yeah, but probably to a point, yeah. You can change the exposures and make it very gloomy if you wanted to. And change the balance of exposure so it's more of the second exposure than the bottom, more than the first one, that kind of thing. Thank you, Tom. I very much appreciate that. So, Tom, are you brand new? Even though I've been here for 7 years, 300 episodes. Is this YouTube finally pushing out my stuff? Is this YouTube telling me I should not be gaming the entire time? I should be going back to photography. That's pretty dark and nice, that. I do quite like that. Is it, Tom? Oh, interesting. Maybe that's why we got first episode back. We got up to 18 people viewing. Maybe YouTube's taking pity. But thank you very much for dropping by and taking part. Don't be too scared of the regulars. Yeah, you one of us. But yeah, don't be too scared of the regs. They are very nice. And anybody else that's out there lurking as well, you can have a warm. You'll get a warm welcome as well, providing you're nice. Thinks I'm a newbie. Yeah. Well, like every video I see on YouTube nowadays of yours, Andrew, it's like thousands of views. Even on a good day, when I was doing it more often, I never got thousands of views. I think I've made this too dark now. Fuck. That's maybe a bit better. Right, vignette before I break it completely. Yeah. Oops. Starting point that. Yeah, do we need that on? Yeah, we do. Actually, that's doing quite a lot. Going for a classical look. Something like that. Oh, nice, Tom. Nice. Be controversial in the thumbnail and people will click it. Fair enough. I don't have a 5D. I don't have Canon. I'm a Nikon shooter. Please, Andrew, really? Okay, right, that's good for one. We'll come back in and do another one. It's been a very long time. Andrew, do you remember when I bought, was it last year, when I bought the Pocket 3? Because I was going to do loads of vlogging again. It hasn't had any power through it for about 3 months. And even then it was just as a webcam. I'm terrible. There's no Nikon stuff. I have no idea, Peter. All I know is you remember me wasting my money on the Pocket 3 years. All I remember, Peter, is that I have their last DSLR. D850. Yeah, the D850. I haven't gone well. Let's see. There's Tom. Here's an educational bit, Tom. Mirrorless. I don't like for a couple of reasons. One, they are too quiet. The Insta360. I want like the webcam one where it sits and it'll track you around the room and that kind of. Well, anyways, what was I going to say? Oh, mirrorless cameras. They're too quiet, so you can't hear the shutter moving. And when I do the movement of the during capture, I can't always tell when the shutter opens and closes. So my timing's off. So with a mirrored camera, you can feel the mirror flapping back and forward, or hear it. Mirrorless ones with the very quiet shutter or electronic shutter, you get no, feedback at all. So your timing's always a bit off. And the other thing is the ergonomics generally. This is a huge generalization. The ergonomics of the bodies are not good for holding and throwing the weight of the camera around. Crazy money too, yeah. There is that as well. Yeah, I think Insta makes some kind of fancy webcam, and it's like on a gimbal, and it's got AI in it. It'll follow you and stuff. That's the kind of thing I want. Peter, have you not picked up a camera since? Well, obviously not for money, I'd imagine. Second exposure. See, that's straight out of the box. That's pretty nice. So Andrew, do you have to like pick an area and then edit it, or do you need a gargantuan PC to do it all? I've always wondered. Hi Jen, how are you doing? Welcome back. We have returned sporadically. Don't get used to it, everybody. They knew you had plans. They did. They did, Jen. Jen, when do you maybe find out about potential improvement of your situation? Don't think you cope without, like, yeah. I don't know. I'm fairly old school with the whole using live view. Right. Yeah, exactly, Andrew. Like I was saying to my other lot today, my other community, I don't do things. Like if I need to do something, I need to do it on a desktop. I'm not one for using phones for doing things. Because I made the mistake of setting up a new Instagram account for the stream for the gaming side of things. But I set it up as a sub account to my main account, and now I can't log in on my desktop, like on a browser, which is a pain. A great big pain. Without going through, well, I need to go through like a load of stuff, and I can't be asked. Ah, okay. So it was a good meeting then, Jen, hopefully? I know you were going to do like a trial or something, weren't you? quite like that. Drop the strength of it a bit. Yeah, you mentioned that the other day, didn't you? But the Fuji S2 Pro was the really good one, wasn't it, Andrew? I have a distinct recollection of something from many, many years ago being good. yeah, they all started as ICM images, Tom. I quite like that. So much of it, I need to change a little bit of blue. Yeah, just leave that as it is, I think. Okay, that's fine and dandy. That's not bad at all. Let's apply that. Was it 2002? When was I? I remember there was a guy used that had a Fuji, and I think it had something. I don't know whether it was like it had the same sensor as something that was one of the early Nikon decent things. I can't remember. Or it had like really good. It had really good color, like skin tone recreation. Was that the S2 Pro? I can't remember. It was a long time ago. Can't remember what I had for tea. Yeah, there is that. But yeah, Tom, if you weren't here at the start, Mum said at the start, if you weren't here when I was doing these bits. All right, so they're weak. So like these are the kind of base images. And not combining that one. I think I got rid of that one. Combining them together to make a nice painterly kind of scene. But they're all very soft ICM images. I was going to say, Peter, are you any good at plumbing? I have a broken toilet, broken hand basin, taps that need changing, outlet pipes that need fixing. Anything else? Kitchen taps that need changing. I can keep you going for a day anyway. Or if anybody out there knows a good plumber in Northumberland, it's your 14th best skill. Maybe we could band together. I'm sure you would love that. I'm sure we would love it. Okay, right. Just going to duplicate this one just as an experiment and see if these two will blend together. There's only two of them, so maybe it's not. Oh, that's cool. There's a little bit of interest there. Oh, didn't mean to tap it. Ooh. Now we're talking. No, we're not. No. Behave, Andy. Boy. do you like? Okay, let's just for a bit of a giggle, let's play with this one. Not saturation. Why you want saturation? What is this tool? Why is it rubbish? Why will it not change the... I don't understand the new controls. Why is it only doing saturation? Is that me being dumb? That's probably because it's already grey. You know what? I don't think it's actually worth bothering with. We'll just move on. Canon is moving down. What's here or something? You and your bunnies, Peter. Right. Let's save file. Save. Why have you stopped at 98%? Is this is Photoshop getting slow again in its old age? Save. Okay. Until it's done and then undo it. Undo. Then we have that one. Flatten the layers. Save as. And number 3. It could be. It could be, Andrew. It could be a brief encounter, Andrew. I don't know. Because Andrew Atkinson did talk about potentially being up this way this week, but I haven't heard from him, so pass. So if I was doing that, I would probably say yes, but it's going to be sporadic, Andrew, whatever happens. It's not going to be like I'm going to be here every week until Christmas. It's maybe going to be an episode, couple of weeks, another one. Unless I have like a trip somewhere and I'll take a load of images and then we'll be here for weeks. So I'm just trying to get my schedule kind of lined up is my main thing. But it is just going to be sporadic. at the moment. It's definitely an option, Andrew. Excuse me. Definitely an option. Right, okay. These are still not very clean. Right. Well, you could. And you all know how much I love playing with other people's pictures, so I hate doing my own. No worries, Tom. You have to watch the meeting. Enjoy. I haven't watched anything of Tom's for a long time, to be honest. But thanks for being here, Tom. Right, cropping time, because we love to crop. Right, I need some 16 by 9s because it is wallpaper day and I haven't got anything, so here we go. See, this one's probably a bit of a square crop kind of image. Just don't like that big dark splodge up there. Actually, I don't like a lot of it, but hang on. So what's Tom been up to recently? I saw something about he's made a documentary or been working on a documentary abroad somewhere. But I didn't look into it. Has he said what it's about yet or not? Or is it like all the other TV kind of NDAs you can't say anything about for a while? It's supposed to be on the QT. Okay. Well, I know, I mean, it was just because it was on, I think it was an Instagram post or something I saw. And he was like, yeah, I've been away doing this. That's why there hasn't been any videos. Can't see anything at the minute. I wasn't sure if he'd said anything or not. But good on him if he's doing that kind of stuff. Yeah, I mean, there was no details about it, Andrew, apart from it was abroad somewhere. So, but good on him if he's getting involved in that kind of stuff. Great stuff. You know what? This is probably the cleanest one of the lot. Nice. Right. Can I do any tweaking? That's good. That's good. I like to see, like, you know, you're just your average person on YouTube doing really well. You know, that's like YouTube's made a big difference to them and changed things for them. I like to see that. Right. I think that'll do. I think that'll do for today. It's not bad. Couple of versions to get going. Maybe it's not my best work, but I feel like, I mean, to be honest, it's probably better than some of the crap I was coming out with before we finished for that 6 weeks break. So I suppose in a way it is new images because I made them in May. Maybe I'll do Strictly this year. Well, I mean, they've had like people that just do YouTube on there before. So well, I was going to say most famous people these days that they get on these programs, nobody's ever heard of them. You know, literally, it was like, who's on Strictly? Like, no idea who they are, or them, or them, or them, or when the people do the jungle as well, no idea who half of them are as well. It's like, oh well, they're an influencer. Thank you, Peter. I think this one will be your wallpaper this month on Patreon. So I hope you like it. Excuse me. Well, neither do I, Andrew. There's a lot of them I haven't got a clue about, especially if they're British. I've watched very little of both. I must admit, I'm a celebs on ITV. I don't watch much ITV, and Strictly, I'm just not going to watch because it's dancing. I don't want to watch people dancing. Thank you, Andrew. Yeah, no, I do like this one. I do like this one. It has that classical, darker kind of tone, which I do like. I do like it. It's very 1700s. Thank you, Simon. Well, yeah, right, everybody. Thank you very much for being here. We will wrap up now. I'll get used to being back on here. It's a little bit strange. It's almost like it's new. But yeah, I've enjoyed getting back to this, getting back to the photography. So thank you very much for being here. Actually, while I'm on, no worries, Andrew, no worries. Can I not? Do they not gift memberships? Oh, do they not give me memberships to give out anymore? Boo. Maybe, Simon, maybe. It has, Peter, it has, hasn't it? I'll have to look into that, see whether they got rid of that. They might have done. They might have found that the memberships were... Unless it's a different button. Hold on a minute. What's that button? Oh, it's an ad. That's a different button. No, not doing that. Unless I have lost my memberships ability. Who knows? I can't have done because Jen's there. Oh well, I'll look into it eventually. Not to worry. But thank you very much for being here, guys. Really appreciate it for you coming out and supporting me tonight as we get back into it. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you for the support. Can I remind you of the scrolling bar above me? Our good friend Andrew Atkinson is releasing a photo book called C. It will be released in the autumn, I think. Really? Oh well. So it's pre-order only, as far as I know. So if you don't pre-order, you won't get one. There's different editions. There's like a standard edition. There's a signed edition. There's editions with prints as well. But all profits are going to the charity Dementia UK. So please do consider supporting that photo book. And there's some amazing images in amongst it if you like black and white photography and long exposure photography. If you enjoy that kind of photography, it is definitely worth picking up. So do that. Other than that, guys, details of other places you can find me will be in the description below. Discord, Instagram, that kind of thing. wherever I'm still at these days. I haven't got a clue where I'm still at and where I'm not these days. I kind of quit most of them. But yeah, catch me out there, and I will see you soon. So I was going to say this. I know my sign off for all of the 7 years or whatever is like till the next one. Keep it hard. My best mate from school. He was the one that always said keep it hard, and sadly he's obviously no longer with us. So that keep it hard will forever mean a little bit more to me after the recent events. So everybody look after yourselves, and until the next one, keep it hard. See yous.